Thanks for making the time to join us today. My name is Victor Marquez. I'm DecoNetwork's marketing manager, and with us today is our DecoPro expert, Zach Dewhurst. As a DecoPro consultant, Zach uses his 10 plus years of experience to help other custom decorating businesses become more efficient and profitable through the implementations of DecoNetwork and custom tailored strategies. For today's webinar, Zach will be showing us how to launch your own affiliate online store. Throughout the webinar, if you have any questions for Zach, feel free to write them in the chat area and we'll have them answered for you towards the end with a live Q&A. With that said, Zach, the floor is all yours.
All right, guys. All right, over the next half hour, 45 minutes, we are going to go over how to create DecoNetwork affiliate website templates. Like Victor said, I have been using DecoNetwork software for over 10 years and have built a lot of affiliate website templates. Now, when you're dealing with affiliate website templates, typically affiliate sites are going to be used for one of two purposes. Either A, it's going to be used as an ordering portal, so it's for essentially collecting orders from existing clients, making it much easier than passing off a bunch of paperwork. Or B, they are going to be used for fundraising or for profit. A lot of new licensees who sign up for the software think that they're going to use the affiliate sites to provide to schools and other individuals or organizations that want to make money selling products. What I would advise you is focus on the clients that you can make life easier with first. Creating an ordering portal for a business or an organization to place employee orders or just a large amount of custom orders is a lot more valuable than trying to chase a client and get them to be profitable by trying to sell retail products. Now, when you are going to be working with a fundraising or for-profit client, typically they need to have three variables in order to be successful. One, they have to have good artwork. And good artwork for an affiliate site is either typically original or it's branded. If you don't have good artwork, the product's not going to sell. It doesn't matter how much traffic comes to the site. If you don't have good artwork, they're not going to buy it. Two, a market who actually wants to purchase the product. If you have good artwork, but you don't have the market who wants to purchase it, doesn't do any good. Third, you have to actually take the time and push the product, typically through social media. If your customer or your affiliate client does not have all three of these and they want to make money selling products, they won't be successful. They have to have quality artwork, people who want to buy it, and they must take the time to actually put it in front of their market. Now, when you're working with clients, you are either going to be building a website template beforehand and launching that and customizing the different variables between the products and the pages of the site, or B, you are going to build a custom website from scratch. So today we're going to build a simple one-page website, and then we're going to clone it and we're going to make a retail multi-product page website. Now, when you might want to go custom, my Parks and Rec department, we built an entire website for them, and it does a lot more than sell jerseys, socks, and other products. So we're essentially hosting and managing their site for a fee. And that fee essentially pays for a third of our entire Deco subscription for the year. So if you find one or two Parks and Rec departments, they can actually pay for your entire DecoNetwork subscription, because a lot of the times they need a lot more. They might have no website whatsoever, and you can fill that need. And they are worth actually pursuing and working with, because a Parks and Rec department buys a lot of custom products throughout the year. The other type of site you might actually do is a lot of sites are more of a link from a pre-existing website. So here's a, come here. This is a WordPress website, and this is Body's Race Company. They put on marathons, and they have a really nice website with a lot of content. And it doesn't make sense to try to remake this website in Deco when all they really need to use Deco for is this shop page. So what we actually do is we keep their existing website as is, and we link this shop page to Deco, and this is the shop page on Deco. But if I click on race management, it takes me back to their site. So the other type of custom site, if you're not building a whole entire site from scratch, you're typically going to build a site that mimics their current navigation, you know, about, find a race, race management, come to their main site, about, find a race, race management, and just link back and forth for when it's necessary. We're essentially their e-commerce portion of the site. So when we are fulfilling orders for affiliates, typically we're going to go from one of two production methods. Either we're going to print or embroider on demand, which is exactly what it sounds like. We are going to decorate a product and get it out as quickly as possible. And pretty much every decoration method can do this, but screen printing, direct screen printing is what I should say. The second is batch production. Batch production gathers orders over a period of time. And then we typically would close the website, stopping sales, and then produce all of the products and ship them all out at once. That typically, again, revolves more around screen printing. All right, let's actually dive into the software and start building some stuff. So I just launched a new website, calling it webinar.affiliatewebstores.com. Before we actually go over the website, let's talk about the website's general admin settings. So if you're in the website section, you can see the list of all of the websites you currently have, and you can also come to Add Store and launch a new one. But over here on the left-hand navigation, we have several variables settings that we need to configure. First are commission settings. So if an affiliate's going to be making money or commission from a sale, we want to make sure we're giving them the right amount. You want to make sure that the standard commission rate by default is 0%. It is often 20% by default. And you want it to be 0 because the standard commission rate is actually a percentage of the wholesale price. This would be more if you had a sales rep and you wanted to give them a percentage of the sale. Typically with an affiliate site, we say this is the wholesale price, you mark it up to whatever final retail price you want, and that is the commission you make minus the transaction fee. Transaction fees come into play because as the affiliate is increasing the final price, they're increasing our credit card fee transaction, and we have to account for it. And that's what the transaction fee is here. The referral commission is if you actually have an affiliate who recruits new affiliates to take advantage of your fulfillment services. And essentially, every time the new affiliate makes a sale, the affiliate who referred them can be rewarded for it. All right, outside of commissions, we have store groups. So what are store groups? Well, you're going to have different types of clients. Let's say you work with restaurants and you work with schools and you work with just random organizations. You can put websites into groups and then make bulk decisions such as what blank products are available, what coupons, shipping methods can be made available. So if you work with restaurants and let's say you offer sublimation or you screen print onto shot glasses, you don't want to sell shot glasses to schools. So I could make those shot glasses available to restaurants and the schools would have no idea that I even decorate them because you don't want to be selling that on a school website. Last part of settings back here I want to go over are store domains. So whenever we launch a new website, we are .deco-apparel or .deco-something.com. And instead, we can actually add our own store domain names. So when our affiliate signs up, they are whatever they want, dot the domain name we provide, instead of being .deco-apparel.com. So I own the domain name printphase.com. I also use it for transfers.printphase.com. It's the same domain name. All I'm doing is I'm throwing a suffix in and using the main domain as pretty much, or throwing a prefix in where the suffix already was. Let's come to websites. I added a new store and it launched this new website. The first thing we need to go over, administration. So the administration portion allows us to set rules for this specific site. So we were just talking about the group. This is where I can actually assign a website to a group. Now the group I assign it to, again, is going to affect what products and shipping methods and coupons are available. If I go to clone store settings, this is where I can either copy this site or I can turn it into a website template. So when I want to launch a new website, I can launch this version. Keep scrolling down. Store commission settings. So we can override the referral and the standard commission rate for a certain affiliate site. That's why I would have them at 0% by default, and then come in to the individual site and change them if necessary. Production options. So if you're doing batch production, if you're doing a lot of screen printing and you're going to run a promotion with a client and they're going to sell this artwork over a period of time and then you're going to cut off orders, you want to enable the batch production, and you can choose how the production process essentially works when it comes to raising a PO in Business Hub. Most of the time, you actually are going to want them to be held up, and essentially you're in that holding pattern until the sale is over. Then you'll order them all at once and decorate them. Lastly, decorated products. The decorated products portion is where we can start overriding pricing and just rules in general when it comes to decoration processes and the final retail price. So if you are managing the website, which most DecoNetwork licensees do manage their affiliate sites for their clients, you might want to just go ahead and turn all of these on. This will give you really final control over the price. DecoNetwork built the affiliate websites with the idea that if you wanted to provide them to a client and let them manage it, they absolutely could. If they were to log into the site, they would not see this left-hand navigation. This is all fulfillment center, and they would not see administration. They would see dashboard all the way down to commissions. So technically, you know, you can provide the affiliate sites to a client and let them manage it, but the learning curve is so big that you're kind of better off just doing it for them. Within the actual site itself, real quickly, store configuration. If we go into select blank products, we can choose what blank products we want to make available. Other than that, the main thing you might do is come down to close store options, and this is where you can actually set the close date. So if you're doing the production, batch production with screen printing, and you want to cut off the orders for that period of time, you can enable it here and then turn on a countdown clock using a widget on the front end of the site. And lastly, we're going to talk about ordering portals later. And what really makes a website an ordering portal is the fact that it requires a username and password or a generic password to actually access the site. Otherwise, it just looks kind of like nothing. Once the password has been entered and you gain access, then it looks like something you can do. Let's go to the front end of the website. We'll come to Edit Website, Website Pages. Now, the first thing you're going to notice, we launched, you know, a blank site. We are working from complete scratch. We are going to, for lack of a better terms, we're going to gut the content. Most of this content on this site is not relevant to a retail affiliate. If somebody wants to sell pre-decorated retail products, they don't need to be talking about blanks here. They just want to list product for sale. So we're going to go into each page, and I'm not actually turning off the page, I'm hiding the page. I'm making it less likely to be found. If I actually turned off some of these pages, you will start to lose functionality. So if we actually ever did want a customer to be able to, request a quote, if I turn off the page, they won't be able to request a quote. But if I hide it and it's hard to find, they can still request a quote if we decide to make it available. Almost done. Again, the idea is by building a template, you are drastically reducing the amount of repetitive work when you have a new client site you need to launch. An average affiliate site should take less than an hour. I would really hope, once you're working from a template. It all comes down to how many pre-decorated products you have to create. All right, so we hid every page, and now we're back on the home page, and we are going to delete all of the current content on the home page. I'm not going to be selling blanks either. Let's drag this over. All right, so the site pretty much has very little going on. We don't even need a currency selector. We're going to hide it. Search box, we're going to hide it. Click save. And we're actually going to change the theme. We're going to build the larger retail site first, and then we're going to clone it to make the simpler one. The logic is if we build a bigger one and we clone it, and then we simplify it, well, the simple one still has the big template capabilities. All of the hard work we did is still there. We're just not utilizing it right off the bat. So by changing the template, obviously a couple things look a bit different. Down here in the bottom, now I'm 4 columns instead of 3. Let's delete this. Change this to 3 row, 3. All right. So our site has pretty much no content at the moment. Why? Because all of the content revolves around making a pre-decorated product. We're going to add a few categories. Let's add t-shirts. Let's add sweatshirts. Ladies. Youth. We're going to create a pre-decorated product. Let's select this fan favorite tee, hit save and continue. Okay, we're either going to add design or text. Often you're going to have like a logo given to you. So I'm just going to add a full color printing design. I'm just going to choose a file. See if I have a placeholder. If you upload a vector logo, you're going to be able to change the colors. If you upload an EMB file, you can actually upload one that allows the customer to change color overlays. So if they're on a dark colored garment and they want a white logo, and then it's a white colored garment and a dark colored logo, they can easily change between what logo is being used. Okay, there we go. All right, choose my color. Now, if I really want to go crazy, I can allow personalization. So allowing personalization is typically done for like names. So we're going to just do custom name. Let's put it down here. We're going to have it customized from the center out, and we're going to allow personalization. Set that as the maximum width. And Let's do this ambition. Okay. Save and continue. Naming it. I'm going to just name this logo. Often that's what it is. I prefer a pen blank product name. That means it'll be dash whatever this blank product name is, because right now we're looking at a t-shirt. You can't tell me if this is a youth, adult, or a ladies t-shirt. But if I do the pen blank product name, I know exactly which one it is. I have it in the t-shirt category, and typically you are not going to allow users to customize. So I'm just going to do that. Save and continue. The next step is, what colors do we want to make available? I'm going to deselect all. And let's say I just want to make, these handful of colors, and you can see I'm changing the default color. We'll make it that teal. Then I want to come over to select products. I'm a big fan of Sanmar's fan favorite line. So I'll put in fan favorite, and I'm going to add this to several products all at once. Then I can choose all their colors just like I did that. Save and continue. The second to last step is, what do we want to charge for each product? So I'm going to set the final retail price and what commission we should be giving to our affiliate. Currently, the pricing is going to come down to the decoration process used and the variables that go with it. So I added as a DTG, so it's a one-off, and that's why it's on these. There's a 50-50, and that's why you don't see it on here, because I can't decorate it. But I can click this, and instead of selling it for 13, Deco just gave us the ability that we can override that wholesale price to the point that now I can sell it for less than the wholesale. So let's say actually we're going to sell it for 10 because we are working with this client. We know they're going to sell a ton, and we bought transfers. I can expand it, and let's say every time they sell a shirt for $10, they make 3. They're making a 30% commission. Hit save. The products are all created. But right now, they're all in this t-shirt category. I'm going to come over to sort categorize. I'm going to drag them into the correct categories. If I come actually to sweatshirts, do this faster. Youth, ladies. All right, click save. This is 90% of the work when building an affiliate site, because the content of the site are these products. When you clone a site, these products are cloned up to 50. Now, if I were to use this current placeholder model and I cloned this site, I could then click Edit Decoration. I could swap out the artwork, hit Save and Continue, Save and Continue, and I can actually have the artwork reapply. The new artwork will apply across all these products. So I've already made the selection, and they're already in the right folders. So sometimes it makes sense to work from a placeholder built pre-decorated product versus creating one from scratch. Let's come back to the front end of the website by coming to Website Pages. So again, on our current site layout, we have no content. What we're going to do is we're going to come to Widgets. We're going to drag a column up to the top, and we are going to come to Decorated Product Listing, and we are going to display them categories as tabs. By default, all products will be the first category. Then we're going to have t-shirts. Then we're going to have sweatshirts. Then we're going to do ladies and youth. I pretty much always like 250. It's a very nice standard. Name, I like to show it above. I like to make it 1.5 line height. That makes more space. Sometimes you're one line versus two lines, so I'm going to make the minimum 36. Product price, I'm going to show that below. Going to make it a little bit bigger, give it some more space, make it bold, give it a custom nice color to bring it out. Okay. And when we hover over the product, I want to show the design. So I can see, oh, that's on pink, that's on gray, that's on red. Let's come back up. All right, so we're displaying categories as tabs. These are the tabs. Why these tabs are awesome is, one, they work great on a phone and a tablet, which is a big part of the target market's going to be using them. You select the category, and it's going to change what we see down here. Same thing with the tablet. Now, when we are on a tablet and a phone, I don't want this content going to the very edge, so I'm actually going to apply some padding, make it 2%, and just that little bit of space makes everything look a lot better. All right, I'm also a big fan of a very white, clean website, so we're going to make that white, and I'm going to come back to our widget. We'll make that white as well. Get rid of that border and even that panel. Let's make that. Oh, nice and clean. Okay, delete this Instagram. I like to make the footer a slightly different color, so at least we know we're in the footer. Let's also get it off of the content. And lastly, we need a call to action message at the top. So we're going to add a column, and we're going to add a background image. I'm going to search the web. I'm in Ohio. I'm just going to put Ohio. Let's take this. If you can Google something of your clients, so let's Google Pataskala Parks and Rec. Bet there's not a whole lot to choose. Bunch of images for the, so let me just choose this. Typically, obviously, you want a bigger image. 400 is not very big amount of pixels. Let's see how big this one is. Let me just save this. Save image as. JPEG is fine. When you are uploading images, again, you optimally would want something around 2,000 pixels wide. So this is going to be 800. I'm going to make it full bleed. Background. So right now, you often want to make it original size. I'm just going to cover it. Image effects. I'm going to make the brightness way down, 40%. Click OK. Man, I did not go with a good banner. Heading. Get your parks and recreation gear. White. Let's make that 600. Let's make it 1.5 height. 26. All right, and it's very important that we make sure when we're on a tablet, like on a tablet, I'm like, let's go more something like that. We're on a phone, make sure you're happy with the way your call to action banner works. Sorry guys, I'm spending so much stupid time on this, but it's bothering me. And you can go very generic. You know, if you're working with a bunch of, in this case, lacrosse teams, this could be my lacrosse one for every time. Otherwise, I try to Google something real quick and grab an image. All right, that's one page. 4 more to go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build one page. We're going to clone it 4 times or 3 more times. So we're going to build the t-shirts page. I should probably make it plural. So let's do t-shirts. And we're going to throw a 1 column, 1 row widget at the top of this page. We're going to make it a background full page bleed. We're going to make the background color black. And then we're going to come to widgets, page title. A page title is a heading, but it's automatic typically. So I'm going to center it. Get 700, 24, 1.5, and make this white. Now I'm on the t-shirts page, obviously. All right, on the home page, I have my widget here. A trick that we accidentally learn a lot of the time is if you drag a widget into the footer, it is available on every page. So to sneak content from one page to the next, we will bring it to the footer. I will now come to the t-shirts page. That didn't work. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just down there. Bring it up here. Delete that. Instead of being on the all products by default, I want t-shirts as the default. There's my t-shirts. Save. All right, I'm going to come to a product. I'm going to come to a page without that. So I can delete this out of the footer. Okay. Watch how difficult it is to create this sweatshirts page. Come on. I don't know why this content's sitting down here still. Instead of the t-shirts, we'll delete it. Actually, I want to leave t-shirts on there. But I want to make sweatshirts the default. So on the sweatshirts page, we're really using the same listing because this is a great tool. I don't want to have to click here to then find a different product. If I can have it on the same page, then I can. The reason why you would have multiple pages like this is to give yourself more of an SEO chance. The more pages you have, the more content Google can crawl, and I can also come into the advanced settings, meta tags, and now I can actually write a description and so forth and play the SEO game to get this site to rank more versus a one-page site is all about convenience. Ladies, default, save, and the last one would be copy youth. Down here, drag this out. Youth be the default. Save. Now, every time I click save, it's saving my updates, but it's not making those updates live. Once I hit published, then it's live, and I could have previewed it before publishing either way. But let's preview. Let's see what we have. Let's come to the logo. Okay, call to action, message, banner, these tabs. Watch how fast these load. You'd never have a page load that fast. Sweatshirts. Okay, I kind of screwed those up a little bit, but it's all, I'm going a little fast. Let's click on a product. When we click on a product, we're going to go to the pre-decorated product page. If you ever want to update this page, you can come to Pages, Product, View Pre-Decorated Product. So this is actually editable. I could replace this image, or I could change the color of it, and I could change the name to Webinar, and I could change its color. Choose my color of garment, choose my size, add to cart. That's pretty much all the website needs to be for most of your affiliates. Now, this is, again, the larger version. This is what I like to call the retail. A lot of fulfillment centers are ambitious to do this themselves. So I'm located in Columbus, Ohio. I'm passionate about my state. I have ohioswag.com, and I have these different pages that really, the reason I have so many pages, again, is for SEO purposes. It allows me to create a lot more opportunity to have Google crawl the site than to have Deco automate the whole site. I hit published. By publishing it, I saved a version. Every time you save a version, you can come into website previously published, and you can revert one of those versions. So you can restore them. I'm going to come all the way down here at the bottom, store configure, or actually administration, clone store settings. New stores can be launched using this. I like to call it the retail website. And Deco's going to throw the word template on there. So we'll save it. I could hit clone, but that's cheating. So let's come over to websites. Add store. Belongs to me or someone else. At the end of the day, are we trying to collect commission? Yeah, we're trying to pay out commissions. So let's make this simple webinar. And right here, store configuration, I'm going to choose retail website template. Zach Dewhurst. I agree. Save. And the amount of time it takes to launch the site really dictates based on how many blank or pre-decorated products we're cloning. So right now we're copying 9 products. It says it'll clone up to 50. Victor, you'll have to, I hope I'm not lying, but I'll tell you, I have definitely cloned a lot more than 50 before.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the limit is, but it's pretty high there.
It's not 50. I know that. And one thing, if you really want to template it, the most of the work is actually making the pre-decorated products. So we used to spend all our time on the front end of the site to kind of make it templated there. But more now you could do decorated products. So if I work with a corporate client and they want to sell workwear and all these certain products, and then I have a similar client, I'm better off cloning that site and swapping out the logos. It takes more time to even know what pre-decorated products to offer. But let's come to website pages. We are going to now turn this into the simple website template. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the theme. The main reason why is I love this clean theme, but when you only have one page, the logo on the left doesn't look as good as just having it in the middle. So let's change it to this theme. And then we're going to kind of go a little backwards. We're going to hide the 4 pages that we had created. So click OK. T-shirts. Don't show in menu. Pages. Youth. Don't show in menu. Ladies. And lastly, sweatshirts. Drag this over. Come to the home page. I'm hiding the actual home page itself so the header disappears. We do have a little, hate to say it, bug, but these didn't copy. Deco is aware. They're working on it. Youth. Now, do know that these categories, if we make more products in the back end of the site, there is no refreshing it on the front end. It is live. Anytime we add products in the back, they populate on the front, and this second site template is done. Again, the big difference is instead of having multiple pages, we're just one. This is what 90% of your clients are going to need. They just need a banner, be able to do this, and have it act responsive. Deco did a great job making for us. Again, all they do is select the product, size, color, add to cart. That's all most of your affiliates need to be able to do. So again, let's go back to admin. Now, when I launched this site, I actually got kicked out of the fulfillment center. So if you look at it right now, I don't have that left-hand navigation. I don't have administration. This is what it looks like if you let your affiliate manage their site. So if you get kicked out, you need to log out and you need to come back to your fulfillment center and log back in through your fulfillment center, because that's where you're going to access any website in your network. Just come back to websites. So that's our simple website template. Come down to administration, clone store settings, simple website, save, websites, add store, choose if it's yours or not. I can choose simple or retail now. That's all you, when it comes to affiliate site templates, I bet 99% of the time, one of those two templates is going to satisfy your customer needs. The other times, you're going to just have to do a lot more work and you're going to make them pay for it. To wrap it up, other tips and thoughts. Again, around 90% of affiliate sites are a simple one page. These are just from my 10 years experience of building a lot of these things for a lot of DecoNetwork fulfillment centers. Around 60% are ordering portals, 40% are for fundraising and for profit. So again, don't think that you're going to use the affiliate sites just to give them to anybody and make money. You're better off kind of providing them to your clients who you're going to make life easier, because you're cutting out a lot of tedious tasks. In my Parks and Rec example, one season, we let all of the coaches take orders, and they brought us, hundreds of pieces of papers, essentially every individual order. Instead, we actually built a one-page ordering portal. We had the coach log in, enter in all of the shirts they needed for their team, and then we just printed that invoice, gave it to the coach to hand out, and then we billed the Parks and Rec department outside of it. It worked so much better in every way. So again, ordering portals, and I kind of didn't touch this, and it's definitely worth going back to make a website, a ordering portal. All you have to do is require a username and password. So right now, if we go to the view, the simple, that's what it looks like. If I come into store configuration, customer options, and I require a password, let's just make it password. Save. Let's refresh this. Okay, it doesn't work when you're logged in. So simple webinar. Let me just open up a new browser. So an ordering portal, again, I have to put in the password. It looks like nothing. Put in password, log in. Now I have a website. That's a portal. If you have questions or you really want to get the most out of Deco, look into Deco Experts. We can configure the entire software and teach you and your team how to use it. If you want to get help, DecoNetwork offers Deco Pro services.